Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, The Scorpion Effect. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers, and I know you all can help me get there. So please don't forget to like up this video to get me in the algorithm and subscribe, okay? So today we are going to focus on Capricorn love reading for July, but this reading is timeless. So whenever you see it, and if it resonates for you, then take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We will be exploring your thoughts and emotions, and we're going to get a little spiritual advice, and we're going to do the same for your love interest, Capricorn. So let's get started. Right away we have you with the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups in the reverse, excuse me. So with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, you may be mentally struggling to walk away from a connection that no longer serves you emotionally. Emotionally, you may feel overwhelmed because you've put in a lot and you're not really getting the same in return. And even if it's not the same in return, it doesn't feel fulfilling with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. But you're holding on because you put work into this relationship and you don't want to let this person go. You see the value in this person, even though you may not be feeling the emotions are reciprocated in this. There's a hesitation, like a fear of abandonment here, or a feeling of maybe unfinished business with you and your partner. You don't want to abandon this relationship too soon. And that's what the Eight of Cups in this is reading. And I'm also getting other messages as well that maybe financially you can't really walk away either right now. Maybe you and this person live together and you're trying to find a way to make it work so things feel more comfortable until you can get out of this space. That's not for everyone. That's just for some of you. But you are struggling to walk away from this connection, Capricorn. And the reason why you're struggling, and don't mind my nails, I'm going to get them done this week. My line of work that I do, it's hard to keep my nails done, and I just haven't had time, but I'm going to get them done so they look all cute and pretty for you all. But anyway, moving on. In your heart, you have the Four of Wands. So in the upright, you are longing for a real connection here, Capricorn. Something stable, something joyous and emotionally fulfilling. You may see this person as someone who feels like home to you, and you want that reunion. You want peace, and you want alignment, and you want love with this person, and you see a future with this person. You may have fantasized about you all having a family together. You may have even talked to this person about it. But I do love that this is how you're feeling about it. And I will say, Capricorn, maybe not for everyone, but for some of you out there, you feel this way regardless if this person is around or not. You are ready for something stable. Even if this person is not going to give it to you, I feel like, Capricorn, you're ready no matter what. Like, that's just the headspace you're in right now. And you may have a very stable home life, and you want that, you want to share that with someone. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Excuse me for all the stuttering. But Spirit is saying the truth may be clouded here. You may be avoiding, serious conversations and not seeing the situation clearly. And with the Ace of Swords being in the reverse, Spirit is suggesting you stop second guessing your intuition. Seek clarity, even if it means accepting a difficult truth here with this. This is saying to take these rose-colored glasses off. And you want to know what's interesting too? I forgot to show you guys the bottom of the deck, but at the bottom of the deck you all have the Moon card for the overall energy. So, things aren't as they seem. You could be dealing with Pisces as well. Definitely getting some water energy here. You could also be dealing with here for some of you, maybe a Capricorn too, and Aries. Definitely some fire here. But yeah, you all need to have the hard conversations and stop avoiding them. I feel like every time you try to bring something up, it gets swept under the rug, or it's just brushed off as not something so serious. And it's gotten to a point where you hesitate to bring things up. And for some of you, your partner could fly off the hinges when you bring things up, or they could use forms of manipulation to confuse the situation, maybe blame you, and you just been biting your tongue. And even though you want a lot with this person, you're not really, I don't feel like you feel comfortable telling them how much you want love and marriage. I feel like you don't feel confident that they're going to want those things back, and you're not really confident in how to have a decent conversation with your partner, Capricorn. And that's not like Capricorns. Capricorns are very direct people. From the Capricorns I know and I've met and I've read for, Capricorns are very direct. They are very stand on business energy. So you must really care about this person. But also there's a level of complacency here too. There's a level of comfortability with this Eight of Cups being in reverse. You kind of just, you know, like the life you have, the you like what you have now, but it's not fulfilling you like it could. And I feel like you're afraid to put yourself out there. I wouldn't say you like, but it's comfortable. You know, it's familiar, it's comfortable. And I will say Capricorns are earth sign people. So earth sign people can problem solve their way into justify staying in a relationship, if that makes any sense, because I feel like earth sign people are good at problem solving. So you can be, how can I say this? You can adapt to any situation as long as you're not, experiencing extreme abuse, because you're going to be able to give back whatever BS they give to you in like your own way. So it's not like you're being trampled over, Capricorn. No one tramples over Capricorns. Capricorns are very, they take care of themselves. They don't play about their energy in that way. But for your love interest, they have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So with the Seven of Wands being in the reverse, your person feels mentally exhausted. They may have given up the fight or withdrawn from this connection. They're avoiding a hard conversation or avoiding whatever last issue you all had, or whatever it was here, because I'm getting a lot of stuff. I'm getting, it could be some past issues that never got addressed. It could be some possible infidelity here as well. It could also be some gambling here, I'm hearing for some of you. But whatever it is, this person is giving up. They don't want to deal with this, and they don't really want to be emotional. This is someone who's holding back, and I feel like this person just gives up really easily. It doesn't feel like they're putting much of, I just don't think that this person really appreciate what you've brought to the table. I feel like they're so used to you doing everything or carrying the load that now that you're asking for more, they're like, what do you mean? I've been able to show up half-assed this whole time. How dare you ask me for more? How dare you? I'm not saying they say that, but it's just like this entitlement there I'm getting from this person. And you know it too with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. You know it, especially with this Ace of Swords in the reverse. You know that's how they are. And with them having the Nine of Cups in the reverse, they emotionally inconsistent. This may be a very immature, my way or the highway energy. This is a very manipulative energy, and they're unstable emotionally. 1 minute they want you, next minute they don't. 1 minute they're making up, next minute they're breaking up. They don't know how to express their love in a genuine way. They have a lot of blockages in their heart right now. There's a lot of they're not taking accountability either for their emotions and their actions right now. I feel like they're pouting and being a big baby. They're very guarded. They withhold a lot. I feel like anytime you bring something up, this person may give you the silent treatment or withhold certain information just to keep the situation confusing. And this goes hand in hand with this hit right here. And this person knows what they're doing. I feel like this is how they operate with a lot of things in their life. They're definitely giving you the short end of the stick when it comes to love and what they're able to offer, because this person is able to offer more, and this person knows exactly what they're doing. And with the moon card being here, the moon card represents that there are things that are hidden from you in this relationship, and the main problem in this relationship is poor communication, half-truths, breadcrumbing, not giving the whole story, hiding things that need to be in the light. This person could even be hiding a child for some of you, not all of you, but I'm definitely hearing like this person could have a family or a child, or there's things you don't know, collective, Capricorn. It's things you don't know about this, and you haven't seen everything. But you do feel that. You're not oblivious to that, Capricorn. I do feel like you do feel something is off here. And with them having the Empress in reverse, the Empress in reverse is really a person who's not even pouring into themselves. So how can you expect them to love on you and give you the world, and they're neglecting their own selves. Their own self. They don't this person is struggling with feeling worthiness. They're extremely codependent and emotionally imbalanced. Every single card here is represent, especially these two together. Like these two pretty much mean the same thing together. Like this is emotional imbalances and blockages with the Empress in the reverse, and they're not tapping into who they really are, and it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, but the Empress in reverse is not really tapping into your divine feminine. This is someone blocking all of the amazing things that comes with your divine feminine, and men and women both have a divine feminine. So this person is just being toxic, and I hate to say that. I hate to use that, and I hate to have negative readings. But until they do the inner work, they cannot show up properly in love, and they haven't been. And this person could be dealing with a lot of depression, some mental health issues here, and they're being very secretive about it with the moon in the reverse. And this is also saying that this person is not, even if they have strong feelings for you, they're holding back. They're holding back here. They're continuing to hold back here as well, because they're just giving up on the connection. And we will do some clarifying. I love clarifying with the Burning Heart Love Oracle, and I'm ordering another deck. I ordered another deck, but my package got canceled for whatever reason, so I have to order another one. And I completely forgot about it because of the holiday. I took my kids out. But I'm going to order another deck so we can have more clarity and more clarity and more clarity. But yeah, Spirit is saying to use your intuition. And Spirit is also saying that you're too good for this person, collective. But like I said, we're going to pull some. I'm going to pull some of these. I don't like shuffling a lot on camera because I don't like the sound. So you'll see that I do pre-shuffle. And I have shuffled these. I don't know why I'm shuffling. Again, it's just a habit here. So let me pull. Okay. Who do I want to pull for first? Let me pull for you. Okay. 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 And I read these upright. There's no point in reading them reverse. Okay, this is interesting. You don't want to walk away. You don't want to walk away from this connection, Capricorn, because I understand how important you are in my life. So just as codependent as this person is on you, you are feeling codependent on this person too, especially with that there. And maybe, keep hitting my camera, but maybe you are missing, what am I doing? Don't mind me, y'all. The ADD just kicking in. Don't mind me, y'all. But you're saying I underestimated how important you are in my life. I think you thought it was going to be easy to walk away from this person because you were tired, you were fed up. But it's not easy because you're still a little mentally stuck here, especially with the Eight of Cups being here. And this clarifies it. There may be some codependency on your end as well, Capricorn, which is understandable, especially if you've been in a relationship with this person for a long time. And even if it's not codependency, like again, routine, I said that earlier. So like this is just a part of your routine and this is something you've gotten used to. But it may be time to reevaluate it, and Spirit is definitely saying that. But I totally understand that, Capricorn. Is relatable. We've all been there. Where mentally you may still be holding on to something that, it's been in our life, something that we're used to. I knew you were the one when I met you. So that clarifies your Four of Wands. You want this life with this person. Things were really good at one point. Things were moving in a direction you felt confident in. And you do want this person, and you knew that from day one. But is this person worth it? I always tell people to weigh the pros and cons of their relationship. If you watch some of my previous videos, I always tell certain signs or the collective to make a list. Make a list 1 through 5 or 1 through 10. Do well, it would have to be even numbers, so a list of 1 through 6 or 1 through 10, and do pros and cons and really weigh them out to see. But you love this person. You're not ready to let this person go. You saw a future with this person, and you felt like they were the one when you met them. And I feel like a lot of you still feel that way for this person. Clarifying your Ace of Swords. You're worth more to me than I let on. So you may have been holding back as well. But it's understandable because you could feel them disconnecting from this relationship. So you could have been holding back because you weren't getting the same love. So, and that's such a Capricorn thing to do, right? When Capricorns they feel like you're playing with them, they'll fall back on you because they don't want to look stupid. And I totally get that, Capricorn. I'm a Scorpio. I get it. So you had to hold back a little bit to have some self-preservation, which is good. You're supposed to have some self-preservation. So good job, Capricorn, on not letting this person just walk all over your heart and just think they had you on the hook. I do feel like this person thought they had you on the hook a little bit, but you maybe giving some distance, because you're worth more to me than what I let on is telling me that you didn't pour your all into this like you could have. Even though I do feel like your person knows that you really care about them. They can feel the energy. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. So this tells me this Seven of Wands, your person was out here maybe, venting about the relationship to maybe family and friends. And I feel like, and I'm getting, oh my goodness, I'm getting for some of you, you know the family, you know the friends. Maybe you've had issues with these people. And maybe for some of you, what I'm hearing too is your partner's family takes advantage of them, and you've been trying to make them see the way, and in turn it's backfired, where the family is like, no, she's trying to turn you against us, or he's trying to. That's not for everybody. I'm just trying to give every storyline that's popping up in my mind. Okay, but if that resonates for somebody, let me know. But I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. So they've been influenced by family and friends, but they're speaking negatively of you. Like, I don't hear or see them saying nice things. Like, I'm hearing them say, like, complaining, just, this isn't enough, or that isn't enough. Not those exact words, but that's just kind of the vibe I'm getting. And to clarify, your Knight of Cups in the reverse, I ran because I wasn't ready for you. And what did I say? You can't make this stuff up. What did I say? I ran because I wasn't ready for you, because this person is emotionally blocked off. I don't know if something happened between you all. I don't know if things got too intense between y'all, but whatever it is, I feel like this person is just not ready for commitment. This could have really felt like home for them too. This could have felt really stable for them too. And you know what people do? People sabotage, unfortunately, when things get too perfect, or feel so good. They're afraid that it's going to be swept up from under them anyway, so why even bother, right? But this person has a lot of work to do on themselves, Capricorn. You might have to let them heal a little bit, because I'm not sure if they're going to let you in to let them heal, Now, with the Empress in reverse, yeah, you're always on my mind. That tells me this is still no action. There's a lack of growth. You see how this card says neglect, lack of growth. See that? This is a perfect clarification, because you're always on my mind is no action. All they're saying is, you're on my mind, I'm thinking of you, but where's the action? Where is I want more from this connection. I want to, run into your arms. You're always on my mind. That's so lazy. So this person is still not going to take much action. I'll do a little bit more clarifying too, but this person doesn't seem like they're going to take too much action toward this. I feel like they are really closed off. Oh yeah. And again, we talked about codependency, and look what we got, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is a earth sign card, so here you are showing up. But yeah, they are definitely codependent on you. I pulled this card for them, so they do get a lot from you in this. I feel like they could have been using you, unfortunately, too, Capricorn. Maybe not all of you, but this person could feel codependent because you front their lifestyle. Or if you all aren't living together, you could have a lifestyle they want, they fantasize about, they dream about. But this person is all about self. They're greedy, materialistic, and disconnected. The Queen of Pentacles is disconnected, because in the upright, she's all about being grounded and stable. In the reverse, she's, and like it says here, possessive, codependency, neglect, greed, materialism. It's one of the main reasons why I picked up the Right Away learner's deck, so people can see the meanings behind the cards. A lot of times people will challenge these meanings, so I'm glad this is here. But I think you already know that, Capricorn. It's just a hard pill to swallow. Yeah. Again, Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. I'm getting fired too. You don't want to let this go. But the Death in the reverse is saying that it's stagnant. It's not going to be fulfilling if you hold on to this, because nothing's going to change, Capricorn. There's things you don't know in this connection, with the Moon card being the overall energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces too, but with the and look what's right behind the moon card. Again, like these two go hand in hand. So I don't feel like there's really a lot of love with this person. This person is a user. And don't get me wrong, I do think this person, may care about you, but I don't think it's in a significant way where they're going to change or choose you first or anything. Like, this person is not ready to give up their toxic ways, and you are still going back and forth with it, Capricorn. And you'll know when you've had enough. I always tell people, you may have to walk away 5-6 times before you really see the person for who they are, because you see them for what they are, but you have such strong feelings for them, and you feel like this person is the one. So whatever they gave you in the beginning, or whatever they showed you in the beginning, it really sucked you in, and it could have been genuine. I don't know what happened along the way, but something happened along the way where this person doesn't value you like they used to. It's them using you. And I hate that. I hate to say that. I like to deliver positive readings, but have to deliver them the way they come out, Look, lack of progress, delays, setbacks, failed partnerships, 3 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you all will still be struggling because this person is not budging when it comes to healing. I feel like this person has operated like this for such a long time that it's worked for them, and I feel like it maybe has worked on you, but it's not working on you like it used to. Even though you may be going back and forth mentally still, Capricorn, I don't see you feeding the beast like you used to. Oh, look, Capricorn. Yes, this is what I'm loving. So yeah, I pulled another card. How will you be feeling maybe in the next few weeks? And forgiveness. This is forgiving yourself, okay? The 5 of Cups in reverse, accepting the situation for what it is and moving on. Good job, Capricorn. Good job, because choosing yourself and self-preservation is the only way you're going to feel fulfilled. And a person who loves you, you're not going to have to chase them down to give you what you want. You're not going to have to convince them, and you're not going to have to play all these games of holding back and, falling back and matching energy. You just accept it for what it is. No need to match energy when you truly love yourself and you truly want more for yourself. So good job, Capricorn. I'm happy to see that. Those are the messages I have for you all. I hope this resonated and made sense for someone. Please let me know in the comments if it did, and give this video a like, a thumbs up if you really liked it, and please subscribe and share if you think this will resonate with someone else. Well, anyway, I hope it did, and you all have a wonderful day. Until the next one. Bye.